Bonjour. So for this week, we are doing module number 3, which is le présent, and I am going to review with you regular verbs that end with er, ir, and re. At the same time, I am going to introduce to you irregular verbs that they end with an ir, and the verbs that we're going to see are very common in French. We use them a lot. Same thing in English, we use those verbs a lot. So when it comes to the first link, which is the page, it has all the vocab or the videos that I created for you for this week, which is the pronunciation and the summary of the lesson. Step 1, part 1 is gonna be a review of what you learned before, which is the regular verbs ending with er, ir, and re. Part 2 of step 1 is going to be the new learning, which is the irregular verbs that they end with an ir, which is vouloir, pouvoir, and devoir, which is to have or to be able to, and must. So as I said, these verbs, we use them a lot, same way as in English. So even like in the sentences, we use them the same way. So when you have the verb, the second verb, when you use it, that comes after it is going to be in the infinitive form. So basically the second verb, you keep it as it is. So for example, when you say I want to play, which is je veux jouer, so it's gonna have that infinitive form at the end. So when it comes to step 2, it is a formative practice. So basically you will be practicing the present tense of the vouloir, pouvoir, and devoir. I do have questions here for you that I'm asking you to conjugate or change the verb. So just you're gonna have to spell the verb vouloir, and then you will have to spell the verb devoir in present tense and pouvoir. To be able to do this, you're gonna need to go back to step 1, part 2. So when it comes to the next question, is going to be to translate the sentences to English, and feel free to use words reference that you already have that website. So, and we used that a lot last year. You same thing this year. I want you to use it, and then I am asking you to tell me how do you say I want, I can play. So again, it is going to be a translation of most of these words. You learned them before. Page 2, or the second question, is going to be about I want you to write the correct form of the verb to be able to want and to have. So if I give you new and you have the verb to want, so how are you going to spell it? How are you going to spell the verb? So again, use the notes and use le conjugateur too. But you already have the notes. I don't think you need to go to the website Le Conjugateur, but you can if you want to, but you don't have to. So same thing, it's the conjugation, and last 2 questions are about conjugating the verbs based on the sentences that I have here for you. So that's it when it comes to step 2. Step 3, I am asking you to record yourself pronouncing all 3 verbs: je veux, tu veux, il veut, nous voulons, vous voulez, il or elle veulent. I did record myself saying them. I want you to do the same thing. Just follow my example and record yourself saying those verbs in present tense. And then step 4 is going to be La Musique Manie. I picked a song that is called a Love Story by Indila. So you already heard Indila before, and this is one of her famous songs. It was like, I don't know, 500 million or more than 500 million on YouTube. So yeah, listen to the song, use the chat mat to rate it in French, and then remember that you are doing the cultural music for this trimester. Keep working on those slides. So we're doing slide number 5 and number 6. So that's it when it comes to this folder for this week. You will see that I have another folder here. This is just like resources that you might want to take a look at and help you review, but you do not have to do this, because if you open the folder, you will see that they're just links. There's no assignment there. So yeah, that's it. So if you have questions, please let me know. Allez, au revoir.